much. Well, I didn't expect most of that tonight, and I'm truly moved. Truly moved. I come from a theatrical family. I was in the theater for 13 years straight, did a lot of Broadway, did a lot of off-Broadway, summer theater all over the country, and theater was the first inspiration that my mother gave me and my sisters gave me. But the first film impressions I had was from Fellini's La Strada, and there I learned about motion and broken hearts. And then my second film impression was the Yankee Doodle Dandy James Cagney film that taught me that you could sing and dance and be considered a serious actor. So that was a wonderful, wonderful start for me in my impressions of film. I had the privilege and honor to be friends with a lot of the first generation of film actors. And I thought it'd be fun to share some of the advice that I got over the years and some of the nice things that were said by these different actors. Cary Grant told me to forget the whole thing about food, eating, just forget it, throw it out the window, don't make it not important. Now, I didn't like that piece of advice. But often I had to use it to lose weight for film. Now, cut to 20 years later, and I told Marlon Brando what Cary Grant said.
And he said, don't listen to Cary. You eat what you want, when you want it. You've deserved it. You've earned the right.
Now, of course, I like that advice. And as you can see, still to this day, I adhere to that advice. But when I was 21, I sat between, and why I was there, I have no idea. This is before all the movies. I just uncaught her, but they sat me between Paul Newman and Elizabeth Taylor. Now, I stood up to take a bow, and Paul Newman looked up at me and said, just keep smiling. And I sat down, and with all the confidence and spirit he injected into me at that moment, I turned to Elizabeth Taylor, and I said, I have a recurring dream about you. You know that white dress that you wear in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? Well, in my dream, you're not wearing it. So, winding down here, it's important for me to acknowledge my family and friends. I have Linda and Anson here, my longest old friends. I have Mike and Howard, and of course LRH. I have a lot of ups and downs in a career, and without his help I couldn't be here today, so I thank LRH. And Kelly, my wife, my amazing wife, who gave me two extraordinary kids. I know this sounds cliche, but I am so in love with these children, I can't take it. It's too much. And I thank you from our children, and I thank you for you. And I end tonight with a quote from Yankee Doodle Dandy. Cagney said, my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, but most of all, I thank you.